You are now rocking with the hostess with the mostest. This is your girl, Janae Benet, the natural hair gamer, on the set of Daily Dojo News, about to bring it to you straight. All right, Xbox fans, just like Childish Gambino says, act like you know. This month on Xbox Live, there were a few interruptions on more than one occasion. So, considering what happened the last time Xbox had a few discrepancies, did it hurt your trust? Philip Spencer seems to think so. He said, "We have to earn the trust each day, and I know service disruptions hurts that trust." In a tweet, he also suggested that Microsoft should cut down on the dependability in between the Xbox Live functionalities. Don't get it twisted, Sony also has these problems. Microsoft is working with Sony and Nintendo to figure out how they can stop attacks in the future. Xbox One is getting an update in November. Well, it's more of an Xbox One beta app. Unfortunately, this won't include Cortana, so we thought. She wasn't supposed to be available on the Xbox One until 2016. Microsoft's Major Nelson said, "Our plan is to add Cortana to the Xbox One experience preview later this year. From there, we'll ensure that the experience is tuned for gamers before we officially launch Cortana in 2016. There was no mention in this delay back in June, but Microsoft did say that the Kinect is needed to use Cortana's speech recognition function. Maybe they gotta make sure it works with the headsets as well. Other features on the Xbox beta app for Windows 10 includes a party text chat, so you can respond to players in a party without using voice. The app will also include inline notifications where you can reply to a message straight from the notification. As it turns out, people who are testing the Xbox beta app right now have been able to access the Cortana function. So we were misinformed. Havok has been obtained by Microsoft for an undisclosed fee. Havok is a technology that powers the physics in most games such as Uncharted 4 and Horizon Zero Dawn. Microsoft will continue to license out this technology to anyone who wants it, although there is direct competition on different gaming platforms. Microsoft obtained this technology to strengthen its cloud-based computer services, which now affects gamers. Enough with Microsoft news. Nintendo, my first love, has fallen off the list of top 100 brands for the first time. Moment of silence. Its Interbrand released its annual list of its top 100 world brands, and Nintendo was nowhere to be seen. According to Japan Times, this is an indicator of how Nintendo has fallen on hard times and why it's reinventing itself. Microsoft is ranked number 4, while Sony is ranked 58, but these companies do have something outside of gaming, new console. Nintendo is planning on getting into mobile gaming, and it's also working on a new console, the NX, which we'll learn a lot more about next year. In the meantime, Nintendo has been making deals with Universal to bring its characters to the movie studio's theme park. It hasn't been all bad. Their amiibo sold over 7 million figures, and Splatoon and Super Mario Maker sold over 1 million copies. You're doing something right, Nintendo. You're doing something right. Yo, peep this. Black Ops 3 beats out Fallout 4 in the most anticipated game of the year. The Nielsen Insight Group, better known for TV rankings and viewership service, made their predictions for which games will be topping the charts. As you can see, it goes Black Ops 3 beats Fallout 4 by 3% anticipation, then Assassin's Creed Syndicate with 95%, Need for Speed at 92%. I'm really surprised at Star Wars Battlefront making it at 88% anticipation level, but it's not in 1080p on the PS4. It's only in 900p according to the Digital Foundry, so maybe that's why. Rise of the Tomb Raider at 80%, makes sense, and Rock Band at 76%. These numbers were conjured up by surveying over 4,000 gamers ages 7 to 54. Street Fighter V is coming out with another beta. This beta is to test cross-platform gameplay between PS4 and PC. This global test will run from October 22nd to the 25th. The first beta did have some server problems, but Capcom said they'd fix it, and I believe them. So I'm super geeked about this beta. In a blog, Capcom said, "It is these issues, however, that provide Capcom with valuable information to ensure that Street Fighter V is optimized as possible upon final release. So we appreciate your patience and understanding during this time." All right, PC gamers, I'm sure nobody has to tell you, but here are some minimum required specs to run the Street Fighter V beta. Recommended Windows version 7, 64-bit processor. The minimum is Intel Core i3 running at 3.60 gigahertz. Recommended is Intel Core i5 running at 3.4 5 gigahertz, memory at least 6 gigs, and your graphics card has to be running 480 or higher. A few characters that will be available this beta are Ken, Nikali, Vega, Armika, and Kudin. A few characters that won't be available this time are your usual Ryu, Chun-Li, Cammy, Birdie, Nash, and M. Bison. Womp womp. You'll be missed, but just for a little while. But we do have new characters such as Rashid and the new favorite Laura, braids on fleek. There aren't details on her V skills, which is unique to every character and can be executed by pressing the medium buttons. And I haven't heard anything on the V trigger skills, which can be executed by pressing the heavy attack buttons. It's been confirmed that Laura is Sean's older sister, and that's why she's bomb with the Matsuda Jiu-Jitsu. The beta will include ranked matches, leaderboards, and give PC and PS4 players the abilities to search for one another. Capcom is adding a new feature where you can unlock items with fight money currency. But once the beta has ended, the leadership boards and everything else will be wiped clean. The only way to get in the Street Fighter V beta is to pre-order the game. Street Fighter V beta will be available October 22nd through the 25th. Street Fighter V beta will be available on PS4 October 22nd and then on PC October 24th. Currently isn't a release date for Street Fighter V, but Capcom did say that they'll be releasing it within their fiscal year, which ends March 31st, 2016. Ubisoft is making a new Far Cry, and it's going way back until the wheels fall off. It's a Stone Age era open game that takes place in 10,000 BC. It's a Stone Age open world game called Far Cry Primal. Action adventure game takes place in 10,000 BC. The main character is Takar, who is the last survivor of his tribe, and that's pretty much all he's trying to do the whole time is survive. Far Cry Primal is scheduled to be released February 23rd, 2016. Far Cry Primal is scheduled to release February 23rd, 2016 for PS4 and Xbox One, and then for PC the following month. Review. All right, you've heard me mention it before. You now have an official Janae Benet review on Attack on Titan Part 1 live action film. So from the beginning, they didn't show Eren's mother getting eaten by Titans, which was the whole reason why he joined the army. Oh, okay. Armin was supposed to be blonde, so I didn't peep who they were talking about for the longest. Oh, and then I was in the movie theater, and this girl was like, they're in Germany. The one time they're supposed to be white. Okay. They didn't show the training, which I think is a good thing because the training was really long and drawn out. But it is arguable that that's when he learned his strength. So Mikasa never had a love interest with Captain Shikasama. So that's interesting, or off-putting, I guess. They also didn't show Annie, which I'm pretty sure she's a big deal later, but okay. I'm not trying to do any spoilers, so definitely go watch it if you still can. Part 2 definitely also comes out this month too, so check it out. Attack on Titan was pretty good though. The graphics were awesome. The Titans look weird and creepy as they usually should. I think they did a super good job. You know, overall, graphics-wise, story-wise, they had to change some stuff. Okay. You guys, thanks for tuning in for episode 3 of Daily Dojo News. I definitely have some more stuff coming at you because I can't wait to watch Attack on Titan Part 2 because I'm definitely going to come back with some more news, some more gaming news, and some more anime news. Thanks for watching.